Hello guys, welcome to WIKI VOX channel where the search for the truth begins. Special Frontier Force SFF Establishment 22. Full details. We have a question. How did the Indian Army know that on 29th August Chinese Army will try to enter Indian territory? How did the Indian Army know that the Chinese Army will try to occupy Indian territories? On 28th August, nearly 57,000 Indian soldiers have been redeployed. The Indian soldiers have been stationed in various regions in the border with China. To effectively do this deployment, intelligence is very important for our Indian Army. Who gave this intelligence to the Indian Army? We know Mossad, CIA and India's RAW. But there is a separate division in the Indian Army which is superior to Mossad, CIA and India's RAW. This division is called SFF Army Secret Elite Unit. We will discuss in detail in this video. SFF means Special Frontier Force. The SFF have been deployed in the Indian border where China is provoking India. SFF is under the direct control of the Indian Prime Minister. Our intelligence department RAW, Research and Analysis Wing have a direct connection. SFF is not a part of the Indian Army. It is a separate corps. SFF is now deployed in the Ladakh region. What is the reason for the deployment? 4 to 5 days ago, a mine explosion happened. The casualty of this explosion was a member of the SFF division named Niyima Tenzin. Thus, the news channel confirmed their news that the SFF has been deployed. Many of us don't know about the secret elite unit called the Special Frontier Force. We know about India's RAW, America's CIA. Did you know that RAW and CIA have given training to SFF? In the 19th century, there was a feud between Britain and Russia. This confrontation was called the Great Game. British were ruling India and they recruited Tibetans as spies, intelligence agents and for covert operations. They received training from the British to act against Russia. Tibetan militia are experts in mountain climbing operations. They were also great spies. They have the physical features where they can easily infiltrate the Chinese camps. So the Tibetans were used for covert operations. This happened before India got its independence. But after 1950, India needed another special force. The need for the elite special force came in 1961. India-China war happened. The reason why the war started was India didn't have any intelligence department. So in 1962, SFF, Special Frontier Force, was created. How did they create this force? When China occupied Tibet, many refugees came to India. The soldiers who left Tibet to fight against China came into India. So the Tibetan soldiers were included into the SFF division. Nearly 3,000 Tibetan soldiers were given training by the Indian Army and the American CIA. After the training, the SFF soldiers infiltrated China and joined the Chinese Army as spies. So the Indian trained spies are in the Chinese Army right now. Thus, India knew about China's incursions on 29th and 30th August 2020. The intelligence was leaked to the Indian Army and we were ready to face the enemy. We have already occupied many strategic mountain heights before the Chinese Army arrived. This resulted in Chinese incursions into India a grand failure. Where is the headquarters of the SFF? The headquarters is located in Uttarakhand. SFF has another name called Establishment 22. There is a reason behind this name. When it was created, the head of this division was General Sujan Singh Uban. He was the major of India's 22nd Mountain Regiment. In memory of the major, the division is called Establishment 22. SFF has the third name which is called WIKI Unit. So, WIKI Unit, SFF and Establishment 22 all are Special Frontier Force. We discussed that this division was created in 1962. But in 1971, the SFF got its first important task. During that time, East Pakistan existed. In 1971, people in East Pakistan wanted a separate country for themselves. So there was a People's Revolution. This revolution was supported by the Indian Army. Before the Indian Army mobilized to East Pakistan, the SFF division have gone to East Pakistan. The SFF spies collected all the information of Pakistani forces stationed and all the data to the Indian Army which was approaching the region. With the help of the intelligence given by the SFF, the Indian Army easily defeated the Pakistani army stationed in East Pakistan. This operation is called Operation Eagle. SFF was also involved in Operation Meghdoot and Operation Vijay Kargil War. SFF has played an important role in many operations which have helped India greatly. Is the SFF more popular and deadly than CIA and RAW? On 1968, there was leaked news that China is going to test a nuclear weapon. But America's CIA intelligence stated that China is not going to test a nuclear weapon. But the Indian SFF division gave information to the CIA. They sent proof that the Chinese army is getting ready to test the nuclear weapon. After the SFF information, CIA declared China is going to test a nuclear weapon. So the SFF was more advanced than the CIA in gathering information at that time. If we compare SFF with Mossad, Mossad is trained to do only intelligence work. Mossad agents work on covert operations, but SFF on the other hand are trained intelligence agents. Using the intelligence received, they can transform into soldiers to protect our motherland. They are trained as elite squad who fight in the front lines against the enemy. The SFF has Tibetans, their physical attributes help them to climb mountains. SFF has been trained to even reside in the highest mountains for days, withstanding the cold and at altitude. No country has this division which is so effective and deadly in being spies and soldiers. There was a time when SFF was ordered to protect the Prime Ministers of India. A new law was passed for this to happen. The reason was the assassination of Indira Gandhi. After the assassination, the protection of Prime Ministers was transferred from SFF to SPG, Special Protection Group. So after the transfer in 1975, a new law was passed in India. India-China border for 10 kilometers, the SFF would be in charge of the border and intelligence gathering in the area. Now, in the Chinese army, many Chinese soldiers may be SFF soldiers. To oppose the Chinese army, our primary and deadly unit is the SFF. SFF is not an intelligence agency but also Indian soldiers who are ready to give their lives for their country. To SFF, CIA and Mossad are kids. What are the other important operations which SFF did? What are their policies? What did the Indian Army do with the help of SFF? What are the RAW and SFF operations? Let's discuss this in the upcoming videos. Comments about this video are most welcome. Please do subscribe and share for more content to WIKI VOX, the voice of Tamil Pokisham. Please do give a like to this video and please click on the notification icon. Nandri, Vanakkam.